So I've gotten some comments asking me to go over some sprinkler subjects, so I figured I'd spend the next couple of videos talking about sprinklers themselves. And I want to talk about the components here. So if you look below, we've got a direct situation that goes over a lot of the things I'm going to be talking about in the next couple of videos. I've also linked it below if you want to take a look. But I'll talk about the common ones here. First is the frame. This is essentially what holds all the pieces together. Sprinklers are typically made out of brass, and then they might be coated, like this one's painted. But we've got the frame that holds everything together. Then we've got the heat-sensitive element. So unlike in the movies, we know that's only the sprinkler that is exposed to the heat is going to activate, and that is through the heat-sensitive element. So here we've got a glass bulb. I'll go over in another video, what the different colors mean and all that. But this is a glass bulb here. It's actually full of an alcohol, and there's a little bubble. When the bubble heats up, it's going to cause this bulb to break, and that's going to allow this plunger to come out and water to flow. We can also have a fusible link, which has got some solder in it, and when the solder heats up, the link is going to be able to open, and then that'll allow the orifice seal to come out and then water to flow. Then we've got the deflector. So once water's flowing, it's going to hit the deflector. The deflector is going to be designed to put the water in a way that's going to control the fire or potentially suppress the fire. And again, different deflectors based on different orientations. I'll talk about that in a different video. And then we've got the Orifice Seal right here. So we've got a little plug and a seal that's all being held back by the fusible element. So when that fusible element breaks, this water pressure is going to push. You can see the plunger in there. There's a plunger in there. Water is going to push that Orifice Seal out, and then water is going to flow. And again, there's a lot of engineering that goes into a sprinkler, right? If you start looking at them, you'll see there's springs here. We need to make sure that when that water pushes it, then there's a spring that's going to eject that cap out. And again, there's a lot of things that go into the design of these. And then finally, I want to talk about escutcheons. So obviously when we install sprinklers, we want them to look good. So we've got different types of escutcheons that can be installed, that the sprinklers can be installed in. They can be different colors. And then also you can have concealed type sprinklers where the escutcheon actually covers the sprinkler, and then that will fall away in the event of a fire, and then the sprinkler will pop out and activate. I've got a blog linked below if you're interested in learning more about the different types of sprinklers. I highly recommend checking out the blog I've linked below, or even checking out that NFPA LiNK situation. So let me know if you've got any other topics you want me to cover. I'm going to be going over some different types of sprinkler subjects in the next couple of videos, but let me know if there's anything you're interested in hearing about.